Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, V Feels. My name is V Hernandez and today we're going to be doing song number 6. As you know, the main objective of my channel is to translate, decipher, and break down popular Spanish songs that otherwise you would try to do on Google Translate and get a completely different meaning than what the artist was trying to say. Song number 6 is Maldita Pobreza. So please remember to share, like, and subscribe. Here we go. So the song is going to start with, before we go into breaking down the lyrics, this song is pretty cool because the beat is like an 80s beat, like a Hispanic 80s beat. So I really like it because it reminds me of Timbiriche, Menudo, and probably like music that he probably grew up listening in his house because of his parents. So really relatable in my opinion. And then, so let's start with this. It says, yo quiero comprarle un Ferrari a mi novia, pero no puedo. Yo quiero comprarle un Ferrari a mi novia, pero no puedo, no tengo dinero. Pretty straightforward. He's just saying like, hey, I want to buy my girlfriend a Ferrari, but I can't. I don't have any money. And this is very relatable because if you have a significant other, you want to spoil them. And if you don't have money, it makes it hard to spoil them, right? But he's saying that he wants to like give her the best, like a Ferrari, right? And then he goes on to say, maldita pobreza, me tiene joseando loco de la cabeza. Maldita pobreza, se me olvida cuando tú me besas. Here he's saying like, damn, being broke and being so broke, like in poverty. Like it has me joseando, which means hustling. It has me hustling every day, doing illegal stuff. And loco de la cabeza, like it's consuming me. I want to make sure that I have enough money to spoil her. But he's like, damn, being so broke, right? But he's like, but then I forget about it whenever you kiss me. So he's saying that at the end of the day, he understands that he's so broke, but when he's with her and spending time with her, he forgets about that, right? About all his issues. And he goes on to say, yo sé que tú no me quieres, no importa lo material, pero yo te quiero costear, comprarte todo Gucci y una casa frente al mar para que me enseñes a nadar. This too was very relatable to me. And because he's saying like, I know that you love me, the material stuff doesn't matter, but I want to spoil you. I want to buy you everything Gucci. I want to buy you a beachfront house. And that way you could teach me how to swim. For those that don't know, I do not know how to swim. So I love that line that he said, hey, I want to buy you a house at the beach. Like, you could teach me how to swim. Let's spend all this time together, right? So I really like that one. Now he goes on to say, quiero dedicarle todos los atardeceres, comprarle un Ferrari, sino un Mercedes. Cuadro de Picasso en todas las paredes, llevarte para Francia, pero no se puede. Here he's saying like, I want to dedicate all these sunsets to her. I want to buy her a Ferrari. But if I can't buy her a Ferrari, at least a Mercedes. I want to buy her Picasso artwork and have it on every single wall of this house. I want to take her to France, but I can't. I'm so broke. He keeps like explaining how broke he is, like what he wishes to do versus what he could do, which is pretty much nothing at this point. Then he goes to say, si las retros no me sirven, les quito la suela, pero quiero Louis Vuitton para mi Cinderella, ir para Hawaii después para Coachella, botella de champagne, pero no tengo ni para una chela. I really like this too, because he's like talking about retro, and the beat is very retro, but he's basically talking about like, I will sell everything, even my retro Jordans. Like I won't have, le quito la suela, like I won't have any shoes, I'll be barefoot. As long as I'm able to buy my princess, my Cinderella, a Louis Vuitton, take her to Hawaii, take her to Coachella, and I want to buy her champagne bottles, treat her, but I don't even have enough for a chela, which is a beer. He's saying like, I want to do all this cool stuff, buy her everything, like give her the world, travel the world with her, but I don't even have enough to get a drink, right? Then he goes on to say, he repeats this, which is the beginning of the song, the Yo quiero comprarle un Ferrari a mi novia. He repeats that. Then he goes on to say, 7 años estudiando hasta que me gradué, pero no encuentro trabajo en eso que estudié. Hoy quería salir, pero ando a pie. This is super relatable for every college kid. This is he is talking about his experience as a broke college kid. He's saying, it took me 7 years to graduate, but I can't even find a job in the field that I studied. I want to go out, but I can't. I'm walking. I have no wheels. So this is super relatable to me. I feel like back in the day, people would be able to graduate in 4 years. Now it's unheard of, but it took him 7 years. And now that he graduated, he can't even find a job in that career. So very relatable. Then he goes on to say, te voy a contar lo que soñé anoche, que me compré un palo y a alguien asalté. Here, he's telling us, like, let me tell you about the dream that I had last night. I dreamt that I bought a gun and I robbed somebody at gunpoint. And then he goes on to say, yo quiero más ticket. Me dijo que busque trabajo, pero no consigo por más que aplique. He's saying, like, I want to make more money. I want to have more money. But it doesn't matter how much I apply for jobs, I still can't find a job. So más ticket is like your check, your pay stub. It's a ticket. You submit it, you get cash, right? Okay, so then he goes on to say, la cosa está caliente, los burros sin pique se mueven solito y eso no para aunque yo me quite. So he's saying, like, things out here are really hard, like struggling, like hustling. It's hard out there. Like, if you get caught, you're gonna make some time, you know? But he's saying, like, it doesn't matter. Like, even if I don't do it, somebody else is gonna do it. So I need to do what I need to do, in other words. And then he says, y antes de despertarme, exploté el Capitolio y a todos esos cabrones con su monopolio. Here, he's basically saying, before I woke up from my dream that I was dreaming last night, I exploded or bombed the state capital, like, and everybody inside. So what he's really talking about, I feel like here, he's talking about going against the government and the monopoly that the governors and the officials have done in Puerto Rico. I don't know if you guys remember, but back when Hurricane Maria happened, the U.S. sent aid to Puerto Rico, and the governor, Ricardo Rosello, he did not disperse the resources to the people. He kind of kept it in house and for his buddies, like for his other politician friends. So he's saying, like, before I woke up from my dream, I dreamt that I blew them up, like got rid of like the government who's not doing anything, who's not helping the people. Like, this is why I have to hustle and do illegal stuff, because they're like have their monopoly, right? And then he goes on to say, me despedí de los AK y de los accesorios. Me mataron como a Tupac y a Notorious. Pero mi novia llegó en un Ferrari al velorio. Awesome way to end this, because he's saying, like, either this could be interpreted one of two ways. One, that he got caught and he had to get rid of his AK and his ammo, and that they took that away and they killed them like they did to Tupac and Biggie. But regardless, his girlfriend still made it to his funeral rolling up in a Ferrari. So that could be interpreted one of two ways. It could be either one, he was dreaming the whole time, being a Pisces and like daydreaming, or two, that it actually happened where he did pass away and was killed, like, you know, like a sniper just killed him because he tried to bomb the state capitol, that building. And if he did, regardless, he was hustling so much, he was at the top of his career, that his girlfriend was still able to roll up in the Ferrari. So however you interpret it, I think both work. At the end of the day, he is just trying to explain that either in his daydreaming, like, he was able to get his girlfriend that Ferrari, or that he actually did do it by hustling every day, right? Just like he says in the Booker T song. So again, this is just my interpretation of the video, of the song. Let me know what you think, if you agree or disagree, or if you learned something new that you didn't realize before when you listened to the song. Like, share, and subscribe. See you soon.